Hey guys, it's 10:21 a.m. Not much action today in the market. I just put in an order. Actually, I had an order waiting to get filled here on SPXS, which is an inverse ETF. So it goes the opposite direction of the market. And based on what I saw in the pre-market and the market open, it looks like it's a safe bet that the market is going to go in a negative direction today. And it's chopped out at the open, but I think that's pretty typical. That there's so much volatility the first half hour of the market, so that's kind of normal. And now we're seeing it sell off, and I'm sure eventually it'll probably like turn around again. But if it was anything like yesterday, it'll never get back to where it opened at. So my plan, kind of based off of what happened yesterday, this doesn't happen every day, but on a sell-off, I guess this is a pretty good representation. You can see SPXS, which again is the inverse ETF, oscillated, chopped around at the open just like the market did. And then once the market decided, okay, it's going to take a dive, then SPSX goes up. So based off of that, I decided once I break the high of a 15-minute candle, then I'll take a position, and that's what I did here. Actually, looking back, I kind of screwed up a little bit because the plan was to take the break of the first 15-minute candle, which would have actually been this one here, and I would have gotten in a little bit sooner, which would have probably, gave me a little bit more profit, but, it is what it is. I figured if this level got broken, then that is kind of a sure sign that the market is in a downtrend. And you see down here, this is SPXL, and it does the exact opposite of SPXS, and right now it's trending down. So far that's true. The thing about ETFs is they move super slow. This is not like a scalping type of trade or, a hotkey trade where you scale out after a few seconds. I mean, I've already probably been in this for almost 5 minutes now, and you can see that the price has just moved around a couple of cents, and that's normal. That's expected for ETFs. That's how they work. I'm watching it on the 15-minute time frame, which, I just find to be more useful for these ETFs because they just move so slow. And the nice thing is you don't have these candles look kind of big because we're used to looking at penny stocks, but it's not very big at all. The whole range of this candle, let's see, the low's 46 cents, 546, and it goes up to 553. So what is that, 8 cents? Or 7 cents. The entire range of this candle is only 7 cents. So my stop loss is 1 cent below these two candles here, because I figure if it comes back down here, then I was wrong and the market is trending up, right? So, and that's a risk I'm willing to take. It's a very low risk. The difference between my position and my stop is 9 cents. Would have been nice if I would have taken this position because it would have been even smaller and I would have had more profit, but live and learn. I guess I wasn't too sure about the direction of the market yet here either, but anyway, we'll see what happens in hindsight once this is all over. But yeah, so my stop loss is just set for 1 penny below here. If it breaks this level, it's almost guaranteed that either the market is just going to really chop around today or it's going to bounce off of the sell-off from yesterday and trend back up. But so far it looks like it's trending down. And then you see this is what's called a bracket order. So when you put these orders in, I used a stop limit so that it got me in at the price that I wanted to, which was 551, because that's the break of the high of day. And then I had this set to 553 just in case, it popped up fast, which I don't think that ever happens, but it just makes sure that you get filled. So it said just like that, and then to get these other orders in, I had stop loss and take profit order, and I just have these set kind of arbitrarily for like 10% above and 10% below. That way when I put in the order, I get the stop and the target order to pop up on the screen far away from my position. So if I ever use this on like a volatile stock, I don't get stopped out or sold for profit right away. So, but what I do immediately as the order gets filled or these show up on the chart is I move them to where I really want them to be. So this popped up, I think, somewhere around like 520 something or 530 something, which I'm not interested in letting it go that far against me. So I just slid it up. If you click on these and move them, it changes your order for you. So I'm going to put it back to where I had it, but that just to show you. And then the same thing with the target. I think it popped up around like 580 something. So what I'm doing is I'm risking 9 cents to make 18 cents per share. And again, I've only got 2 shares here because I'm just trading small share size, like $15 per trade, to keep my risk the same until I grow my account more. But yeah, this is what if you go over to Live Traders, they call a 2R trade. You know, so you're risking 1R to make 2R. That's the risk to reward ratio. So anyway, this could take a long time. Yesterday, this stock moved quite a bit, but again, this is the 15-minute chart. So if I did this yesterday, I would have gotten filled here about 10:30. And let's just figure out really quickly the 2R thing here. So let me see, the high of this candle is 536. So if I got in at 537 and then set my stop loss at 528, it's interestingly enough the same, 9-cent spread there. So if I wanted it to go up 18 cents, what did I say, 537, 555 would have been where I would have gotten out at, which, let's see, when did it hit 555? Did it hit on this candle? Yeah, maybe by 12:45 I would have gotten out. So in around 10:30 and out around 12:45. So what's that, 2 hours and 15 minutes for the trade to play out? So you can see why you don't want to sit and watch these things or try to manage the trade on an ETF. It's just better just to try to take your best guess as to what direction the market is in after some time has elapsed, and then take a position and figure out your 2R, because the 2R thing, if the market trends and doesn't chop around, I think the likelihood of hitting that 2R is pretty good. So it's definitely more than 50%. So anyway, that's it. That's my trade for today. I'll update you later to see how it worked out, if it was a winning trade or a losing trade. I hope you're having a good day.